What's going on, people? TroopzTV. Back again. Back a blood clot again, blood. You understand? Another disappointing weekend. You get me? Episode 205 is not a joyous one. You get me? It's a depressing one. Let's have it right, blood. You get me? But big up Zaza every time. You know what I'm saying? He's in the cut.
How we doing, bro?
Blood, I'm here, blood. What are you telling me?
I'm all right. Just was up in Boston. Got back this morning, 6 a.m. Ready to roll.
We've got another special guest, blood. You get me? We're bringing the guest them every ep now, blood. You understand? We got my brother, Premzy. You get me? The Manny.
Thank you for having me on, man.
Come on, broski. Second appearance. What are you telling me?
Yo, bro, I'm telling you, conspiracy theories going on, G. That's what I'm telling you, man. I'm looking to bop up this referee when I see him next, but I'm telling you, it's an absolute joke thing, man. But we're moving it. We got to take it on the chin, I suppose, and try to do our thing against Man City. But bro, disappointing, man. Get me? Just fine margins end up fucking us over all the time. But it is what it is. They don't like us. They don't want to see us win. They don't want to see us shine. But we're going to carry on. We're going to move.
That's the only place to start, blood. You get me? Emirates Stadium, London Derby, Arsenal won, Brentford won. Now, Zaza, you were panicking, fam. You understand? And rightly so, blood. You get me? Like, I've been loving life, bro. You get me? I've been cool as a cucumber. You get me? Not panicking, not getting worried, not looking too deep into things, pause, unlike your clot has, you understand? Maybe I should be the pessimistic Troopz that everyone knows so well, you get me? Because this positive one, I just keep getting slapped in my face like a dickhead on the block, bro. You get me? You know, remember Premzy, you had them idiots on the block, blood. You send them shopping them thing there. Make sure you bring back my change, bro. Don't even buy yourself a drink, blood. You get me? Make sure you bring back my 35p change, bro. You get me? That's how I feel now, bro. You get me? I'm just here trying to be positive. I'm just holding left, rights. You get me? Couple uppercuts. Zar's been preaching, bro. You get me? Zar's been saying, you get me? He's seen it happen before. Capitulation, FC, and if we be real, yeah, obviously we're gonna get into the VAR fuckery, but on the actual game,
VAR side,
VAR side, we didn't deserve to win that game, blood.
Yep,
you understand? I was saying in the vlog, brother, because I was with Baldy, I was like, brother, are these men still on the M6? Like, have they even left Everton, bro? Because the way how certain men were performing, bro, you get me? I said to you, blood, I want Tierney to start. Get me? I've had enough of this inverted thing, like every game inverting. Zinchenko gets on the halfway line and just comes across, blood. You get me? He's like he'll go a nosebleed if he runs down the line or something. You understand? And you saw that Martinelli was secluded yet again, blood. And Zinchenko's performance was shocking, to say the least, blood. You get me? Odegaard, you understand? He definitely was still up in fucking... He definitely still up in Liverpool, blood. You get me? He's supposed to be the captain in 2 games running. He's doing his best Ozil impersonation. You get me?
Bro, that game was meant to be over at halftime. The Rico Henry chance, 5 minutes into it? Rico Henry.
It's a good thing he's a defender in the dark, because if that was Tony, he would have rasped that in the goal. It's true. Lucky he's well, wait.
Tony hitting that bar first half again, that would have been 2-0. It's we absolutely did not show up. I don't remember a single chance that we had that was clear cut where we actually opened them up and created something that's useful. Though the only thing I remember is that the one Saka chance where he could have fouled and then gotten the penalty. But that's about it. And I've been saying it, man. I don't know, something has to change with us in the final third. So we're good in the middle. We're all right. We're all right in the back. Once we get to that final third, people have figured us out. You just put your 4 and your 5 banks, and we are completely clueless. We keep doing the same thing. Saka and Martinelli on both sides, when they get the ball, unlike, before the World Cup where they were very aggressive, just going immediately as they get the ball. Now they're hesitant. They wait. Once they hesitate, they can then someone can double up on them. And as you said, on the left side with Zinchenko, because he's too preoccupied to play in fucking midfield, there's no one looping on that side to help Martinelli out. No one opening space on that side. And then on this side, I don't know what the hell's going on with Saka and Ben White's interlinking play, but something has to change going up front.
You said you said before the World Cup we were more explosive.
Yeah.
Is that to do with Jesus missing? Because I ain't sending shots at Eddie now, like I said in the fan cam. Eddie Defense League, go back in your blood clot yard. Yeah? But the fact of the matter is this, blood. Eddie will just do up Black Francis Jeffers, bro. He just gonna stay down the middle. He ain't gonna move, blood. He ain't gonna go to the left. He ain't gonna go to the right. He ain't gonna drop into the O. He's just gonna stay there, blood. He ain't gonna help in no creative way, shape, or form, blood. You get me? With Jesus, he's gonna drop into he's gonna be in the false 9, is in his position. He's gonna go to the left. He's gonna go to the right. He's gonna come into the 10. He's gonna be all over the fucking place, blood. You get me? He's gonna be interchanging with Saka. 1 minute Saka will be in the 9. Then you'll see Martinelli in the 9. You understand? Right now, the front line is just static. There's no interchanging. There's no fluidity. It's just Saka, Nketiah, Martinelli. There's nothing to it, bro. You get me? A lot of people are saying that they want Martinelli dropped and Trossard brought in. Premzy, for me, it should be Nketiah that's dropped and Trossard put in. And then maybe you move Martinelli over to the false 9. Or you put Trossard in the false 9. Because he can play the whole front line, blood.
Yeah, you know what, bro? I'll be honest, yeah. I was very disappointed in Arteta in that game because we've become quite predictable now, bro. And the thing is, you can see the confidence is shot off the lads. We ain't got that overlapping play for Martinelli to shine. Every time our wingers get the ball, 2-3 man are on him. You get me? I think Everton kind of set the blueprint for everyone to how to kind of defend against us. And it started with Newcastle, to be fair. You know what I mean? It started with Newcastle because when they put 11 man behind the ball, it's hard for us to break them down. I was expecting Kieran Tierney to start. I'm not going to lie. I would have put in Trossard for the game over Martinelli, brought Martinelli on towards the back end of the second half to give us that explosiveness, something different, a bit more directness to while players are tired just to run at him. And I would have played Tomiyasu instead of Ben White because Ben White has not been sharp in the last few games. Now, if you allow these kind of players to come in and get a feel of the game, they're going to be hungry to play. They're going to be hungry to want to claim a stake to play in the first team because now we've developed a little bit of a squad where if you play in the same 11 week in, week out, they're going to be predictable. Everyone who's going to come up against you are going to sit back, analyse the game and say, you know what, we know who they're fielding out. We know who they're playing. We've got to give opposition things to think about, bro. So it was very disappointing. You get me? I hear what you're saying with the Eddie Nketiah situation, but for me, you know, with Eddie, I think only over the last few games, we've not really been seeing him kind of drop deep and get the ball. You're right, he don't really go left or right. But one thing we have seen from him is he drops deeper, picks the ball up, tries to make things happen, tries to emulate Jesus. He's nowhere near good as Jesus, but now he is not getting the goals. He's trying to be that fox in the box because we know Eddie, he just wants to get the goals, which isn't a bad thing. But the manager needs to do some rotation in the squad, bro, because these are the vital games that we have to win. If we want to go and challenge for this league, we have to be winning these games at home, bro.
That's what I said to Robbie, but Robbie was like, oh, Brentford went up to City and won. I said, I don't give a shit, bro. I'm not watching City, bro. I'm watching my team, blood. You get me? And when this type of club comes to your ground, 3 points is the minimum, bro. Like Brentford could be on a good run of form. Fair play. They're on a good run of form. I think it's 10 or 12 unbeaten. Some crazy stat, bro. That's like a you'd hear that stat from like an Arsenal, Chelsea, Liverpool, United. You wouldn't really hear that from a Brentford. So they're doing great things, you get me? But we're supposed to be the kind of club to end that run.
Do you know what it is, though, bro, as well? We need to find a plan B real fast and real quick, bro, because the problem comes when everyone does sit back against us, we ain't got a fucking clue what to do. You get me? If Odegaard ain't unlocking the defence, if Martinelli or Saka ain't doing nothing, the midfield's not really doing much. Xhaka, he's looked like the old Xhaka as well, bro, barring the red and yellow cards. He's not looked like he's been at that height. Thomas Partey looks like he's fallen off a little bit as well. We're not seeing that progressive play from midfield with Thomas Partey. And the biggest thing is, bro, we're conceding from set pieces. Something that we've been very good at not doing this season, conceding from set pieces. And now teams are knowing. It's like if you focused on the Everton game, if you realise, Sean Dyche, on every corner, bro, He flooded out the back post. Flooded it out. You get me? Every player was on the back post. If you watch that Brentford game, bro, they done
The first goal,
exactly the
what was
same
it?
thing,
It
bro.
came from the back and then it came across.
Exactly the
And they
same
doubled
thing.
up on Zinchenko. They blocked fucking Gabriel.
Because we got to leave it out of the hands of the officials. I get it, yeah. We are pissed off that decisions keep going against us, you get me? But if you put it out of their hands, bro, and you play your game and you win, it is what it is. Now we've put ourselves in a bit of an awkward position. If we don't go and beat Man City on Wednesday, bro, it's going to be a sticky one, you get me? Where we could
Title's
have
done.
potentially...
Let
Do
me
you know
tell you
what I
something,
mean?
bro. If we don't beat City on Wednesday, we don't win the league. Bro. Yeah, simple as. You cannot, I don't give a shit what anyone says. You cannot win the league title and not beat the champions at your own place. It don't happen, blood. Yeah? You have to, bro. You have to take 4 points off the champions for you to win the league, in my opinion. You have to beat them at home and at least go to their patch and get a point. You understand? That's what we used to do when we was winning titles, bro. We do United home or away, or we do them at home and then go up there and get a draw.
No, 100.
That's how we were moving, bro. You get me? The last in the Invincible season, we beat Liverpool home and away. We beat Chelsea home and away. We beat Tottenham home, drew away. We drew at home with United and away. United was actually the team. The United game and the Portsmouth game away from home. They were the two games where I was like, okay, cool. This is where we could lose the L, blood. You get me? The Portsmouth game, I don't know how the fuck we got out of Fratton Park with a point, blood. Yeah, because they had, man, pin up like a bad bee in a bashment dance, bro. You know, and there was nowhere to go, pause. You understand? There was nowhere to go, blood. You get me? If we lose that game on Wednesday, or even draw that game, blood, it's done. Because there's not going to be no confidence for them to go up to the Etihad and get anything. You have to get something from them here. We ain't beat them for years at home or away. You get me? Yeah. Let alone going up there dealing with something. We ain't done it in our own backyard yet, blood. Do you understand?
So, if you had asked me before the Brentford game, I would have said we need to just get a result against City. But now
the result is a win, though, blood.
Yeah, win, draw. So not lose.
No.
That's what I would have.
Win.
I know, but now because of the Brentford, because of the Brentford situation, and this run is extending, I'm leaning more towards your side. That game coming with City is our biggest psychological test this season, I think. That's going to be a massive test, and we've put ourselves under pressure by not performing in these past two games where we could have built a buffer. We could have been, 8 points, whatever.
Could have been 11 points, man, if you don't have it.
11. Because if we had done our business, we would be, and we beat them, it would be 11. And I said to you, Zar, I've said to you the whole season, I'm not opening my mouth, pause, until I see double-digit gap. Until I see a double-digit gap, then I'll be like, all right, well, go on. I'm outside, blood. You understand? Right now, I'm on the balcony. You get me? I'm on the balcony. I'm cooling on the balcony with a big spliff, just like, yeah, you get me? The door's open, but I ain't stepped out yet. You understand? The door's on, you get me? The door's off the latch, blood. The door's off the latch, blood. In and out, quick access, bro. But right now, I'm in a chiliasa. You get me? Because let's get to the VAR thing, innit? Like, VAR could cost man the
so
time.
just before that, real quick, as Premzy mentioned, you look towards we need to change our system, we need to change, but like up front, you look towards our bench. It's like, how, apart from Trossard, if we're being honest, I mean, how is anything going to change it? But yeah, anyway, the VAR.
Like I said, we've just become too predictable. I think when Emil Smith-Rowe comes available again, he'll give us something different. When Jesus comes back into the team, it'll give us a lift and give us something different. The thing is, what we got to sit back and look at as Arsenal fans here is not all going to go our way this season. We've just been so used to us firing all season so far that when it does come to a little bit of a halt, we get PTSD and we think, oh shit, it's happening again. But look, we're not going to win every single game this season. You got to appreciate that. You get me, bro? You know what I'm like, fam. As soon as I see something I don't like, bro, I best believe, I'm killing everyone. But when I look back at the situation, the Everton game, it was wrote in the stars for Everton to win that game, bro. Sean Dyche has come in. These men are being in turmoil. They've literally played 3 centre defensive midfielders and they made it ugly for us. You get me? It's not like they battered us. It could have been a worse scoreline, but we don't really get a result there all the time. And I could just see before that game, Everton potentially edging it. Is the Brentford one where it's a bit of a fuckery now, because this is, like I said, these are the games you got to win at home. You get me? The Emirates had been a fortress this season. But look, if we can go on and beat Man City, and get that lift back into the squad, then we don't know what can happen. Because at the same time, Man City ain't that same animal that they once was, that we've been accustomed to over the last couple of years. Do you know what I mean? They've got a bad result in them. They just got beat by Tottenham. Tottenham went and got spanked the other day by Leicester. Do you know what I mean? So it does work in swings and roundabouts. But the thing is, we need to pull our socks up real quick, bro. Because if we start to let this form go on to 3, 4, 5, 6 games, then it's fully over. But I know it sounds crazy, yeah, but I feel like the boys will get up for it against Man City, man. I think they're gonna have to. I think they're not going to be used to being in this position as well, and they're going to be hungry
Where's the
to do
confidence
something.
coming from, though, blood? Because look, the way we're playing, when there's no intensity, there's no fluidity, there's no ideas, the players are static. I was at the game and there was no fucking movement. Because I'm in like hospitality, I got the whole view of the pit, and I can see. I'm like, brother, these men are just standing in a fucking line, bro. No one's moving.
Trying to throw that one right in there, hospitality troops. Say,
I
see you, pal. I see you. You get me?
You know what I mean? Like, hey, but no one's moving, bro. There's nothing like. There's no enthusiasm. Even I look at the bench. The bench don't look how it used to look, amped like before the World Cup. The confidence is gone. When you're seeing like the VAR decision as well, that's gonna flipping hurt them, man, there, bro. Because that's the second time from the same man, Lee Mason. He fucked man at OT,
he's a pussy,
and then he fucked man on Thursday, bro. And then they try to come out and say that he forgot to draw the line, blood. How do you forget to draw the line, blood? Do you understand?
But listen, do you know
it's
that
not
the
like
confidence,
you left your yard and you forgot your keys, blood. Do you understand?
You need to realise though, bro, they're not going to come. City ain't going to come and play like Brentford against us. You get me? They're not going to throw 11 man behind the ball. These men are going to want to step toe-to-toe to us. And all season so far, that's when we've seen us play good football, bro, and expansive.
But what I'm saying is the VAR decision, blood. We've gone 1-0 up now, yeah? We should see it out, blood. Do you understand? That should be seen out now.
100.
Because the defending from that goal was a fucking jolting, bro. The amount of times it's dropped.
Like 3 times, yeah.
Do you understand? Saliba, man, no, that's my guy, bro. You get me? But
bro, he's
I don't know, bro. Like
he was.
Since the World Cup, he's kind of fell off a cliff, blood. You get me? Like you can't really drop him because there's no one else to really put in it. You get me? So it's not me saying a drop Saliba thing, but Saliba needs to pick up his form, blood. You get me? But how are these decisions still happening? This is my question now. How are these decisions still happening, bro? VAR was brought in to stop this fuckery. Yeah? I'm watching Sky Sports this morning. Dermot Gallagher saying how because they took long on the first decision, the Pinnock decision, to clarify whether he was really affecting Gabriel from getting over to Tone and getting the blocking. That it took them 3 minutes, that they've forgotten to look at the second phase.
Excuses, fam. Excuses, bro. At the end of the day, bro, look here, we've seen it many, many times before. Even when a goal happens now, yeah, and they check an offside, if it's not offside, they'll pull it back and go and check if it was a foul before the offside. You get me? It's all a fuckery. It's a conspiracy, bro. At the end of the day, football has got corrupt shit in it. As you see with Ivan Toney and all these, man, football is full of corruption. When there's so much money in the game, yeah, best believe dodginess happens. We're the best league in the world for a reason, because you have officials here, yeah, that try to do funky shit to make sure that the title race and the title charge looks like the best title charge ever. You know what I mean? If they will let Arsenal run away with the league and give them every decision that's going on, bro, there's not going to be no excitement. They want it to go right to the last day. They want it to be Arsenal.
I don't remember seeing dodgy decisions in the City Liverpool run-ins. I don't remember seeing these dodgy VAR, because VAR was about when City and Liverpool were going at it, blood. You get me? I never saw this, blood. Why is it now?
Nah, back in there was a few still. I'm not going to lie, these man ain't been...
But not the amount that we've seen now. Like, look, the Odegaard team, and they've come out and apologised. These men are saying that Howard Webb went to the ends and went to Coney and bought the man them and saying to the man them, yo, man, sorry, bro. Yo, man, sorry, bro.
If anything, like, replay the game, man.
They're saying he went Brighton as well, blood. Look, there was a whole heap of VAR this week, bro. A whole heap, bro. You understand? The game at West Ham, when Souček turned goalkeeper. You get me? VAR let that go.
Oh, the handball.
There was the incident with Brighton and Palace, yeah? When they've drawn it on the wrong line. Yeah? Our game, they forgot to put the line. The Palace game, they put the wrong line. Yeah? Then they letting Souček do up goalkeeper. Yeah? You remember when Ox did it against fucking
yeah.
Chelsea? It was me.
And he got a red. Remember? He got blood. These men are getting VAR are seeing this. and saying, nah.
But this is it, bro. It's because humans, you get me? These man must be fans of different teams, man.
This as
It's
well,
what I'm
yeah?
saying.
How was the ref not seeing Norgard offside? Not the ref, the linesman. What's the fucking linesman doing?
Mm.
How ain't the linesman seen that?
They got no job these days,
on the
man.
linesman's side, bro. The linesman's looking straight down. He's looking straight down at it, bro. How was the lino not seeing that? Because it's not just VAR. It's the officials as well, blood.
Yeah, but the VAR's made the linesman fucking lazy, bro. Trust me, the linesmen don't give no decisions in this day and age, bro. These men are even giving wrong decisions for throw-ins and that now. There's no need for him. And the thing is now, yeah, they need to get some robotic system to check out VAR, not a human, because a human's always going to be led by emotion as well, bro. And the guy that's sitting up at the top, he's got no pressure on him. He don't have to come out at the end of games and give any press conferences or anything and say, oh, I fucked up here and I fucked up there. He just goes home, takes his paycheck and he's happy days, you get me? His team's in the clear. So there is a big problem. Like, I am for VAR. I think VAR is a good system, but it's got to be ran correctly, innit? If it's not ran correctly, then there's no point in having it. But we've seen time and time again when there hasn't been VAR, offside goals not given or given and stuff like that. So it is good that it's there, but they just need to run it properly, bro. I've seen Sky Sports as well today come out with what Arsenal against Newcastle, the Gabriel pull, you get me, Southampton, the Gabriel Jesus penalty incident. None of these things fall for us right about now, bro. Nobody really wants us to win this league. Trust me, bro. This is how it is.
We've had the hate as well. I remember Gabriel. We should have. I think Liverpool should have had a penalty. We bust case on that one in the Liverpool game.
Yeah, Gabriel when he's dragged my man. Yeah. Mm-hmm. But you know what though? Still though, it's always Arsenal involved in it. It's always something to do with Arsenal. It's Arsenal
always been
game,
us, blood.
Get me? It's a bit of a joke.
So here's my thing. Here's my question. What happens to Lee Mason if I don't do my job well at Barcelona?
Somebody got dropped. So the guy that's doing the VAR for the Merseyside derby tonight, and the Man City our City game on Friday on Wednesday, the VAR man's been dropped.
He's the one that messed up the Brighton. He's the one that
fucked Brighton. Nothing's come out about Mason.
About the Arsenal VAR.
Yeah, Lee Mason. Nothing's come out about that fucking prick, and nothing's come out about the man at West Ham with Soucek turned goalkeeper, blood. So we're still waiting on.
You know he's from Manchester as well, innit? You know that, innit?
It's from Greater Manchester, bro. The referee for our game. Yeah. The referee for our game against City is from Manny as well. The guy who's reffing our game against City, he's a mank.
It's not gonna.
Premzy, why don't they get you, blood?
Yo, get me in there, bro. I'm telling you, I'll be
get your fucking badges, blood. What the fuck are you playing at, blood?
Referee in the world, mate. I'll be giving penalties left, right, and centre to Arsenal. I'll be running on the pitch, and I'm telling you now, last ditch tackles from the referee, bro, saying you.
Tell him, man. You remember? Hey, you know when the player's running past and I pretend like I don't see him and just turn around and close at him and be like, "Oh shit, my bad. I didn't even see you there, mate." I'm licking man's head off, bro. See Kane running, blood. Bow. You understand? Real quick, bro.
But this is the first time you're starting to see the media really speak about it, though. You get me?
Kevin Campbell was on Sky Sports today. He went for their necks, bro. He was like, yo. He basically said like, if the VAR man Lee Mason, it's either two things. It's either you're trying to rob man, or you actually forgot.
Nah, you can't forget that, bro. How are you forgetting to draw a line? That's your job,
for me,
fam.
it's like, nah, you're robbed. Yeah.
You get me? Like, you're there for 90 minutes. You're getting called up for 2 minutes, 3 minutes in the game. That's your job. How are you forgetting in them 2-3 minutes? All the fuckery. Like Zara said, if he was to do something wrong and he's working for Barstool, what's going to happen? Give man the chop in it. I don't get it.
You get your fines, wages taken away, fired. Nothing happens to Lee. All that happens is, he's taken off the game. We'll see him again in 2 weeks.
It's like Mike Dean, bro. Mike Dean's been a prick for years towards us, man. You get me? Like, I can't stand this guy. Get me? And now he's all the way up in there and that and fiddling around and putting people on our games who we can pull the strings on. Now, I'm not having it, bro. I'm telling you. And you know what? Yeah, they're fast as well. The officials are fast to jump on Arteta when Arteta's passionate and that. Bro, they don't say fuck all to Jurgen Klopp. They don't say fuck all to Sepp, man. But as soon as it comes to Arsenal, giving fines out. Against Newcastle, we got fined, bro. I didn't see nothing wrong in that game. Newcastle players were surrounding the referee every single opportunity they had. And what? Nothing happened to them. Now, it's a mad thing. Trust me. They're all on a fuckery. We need to get new officials in this league. They're not good enough. Best league in the world. Shittest officials in the world. Makes no sense. You get me? It's not like they can't pay them. You know what I'm saying? They're not even fit enough to keep up with the play, bro. Have you seen how
I say that all the times, no. I'm like, bro, I could bun these man in a 100 meter sprint, bro. And I'm giving these man like 30-meter head start, dog. And I'm rossing, man. You know, from I hit the 50-meter, I'm gone. Yeah,
the only one that was hench was Howard Webb, bro. Other than that,
yeah.
I ain't seen none of them. None of them.
Down to John Mossblood. Man calls him Irish Mossblood. Donny just there drinking beer, Irish Moss, beer fucking in his belly. Fucking pussy old blood. Pause. You get me? But we're gonna have to, we're gonna have to hold. I mean, fuck VAR, fuck the officials. You get me? Also, like, man, stop flipping racially abusing Ivan Toney, blood. Let's have that right as well, blood. You get me? He's come out and he said that he's getting DMs of racial abuse. It's clearly from Arsenal fans, and if you're not Arsenal fans, blood, you get me? Because we don't deal with them thing there, innit? So allow that stupidness as well, blood. You get me? Fuck all of that, bro. You understand? Like, it's 2023, bro. You get me? I don't know if a black man took your gal, but just it's the game, bro. It happens to the best of us, blood. It happens to the best of us, mate. You get me? But before we move on to the Tottenham slaughtering, man, I have to big up Paramount Plus every blood clot time. The Champions League on Paramount Plus is where you can catch Messi and Mbappe. And obviously next season, you can catch Bakao Blood Clot Saka, you can catch Gabby Raw Clot Jesus, and you can catch Gabby Blood Clot Martinelli as well, blood. You get me? This year, you got Mbappe and Messi, sorry. The legendary showstoppers from the greatest World Cup final ever together on the same team. The round of 16 kicks off on Valentine's Day tomorrow. Or should I say, tomorrow, because we're dropping today, blood. So tomorrow. When PSG takes on German powerhouse Bayern Munich. Now, obviously, you lot know that everybody on Back Again will be supporting PSG. I have serious PTSD from Bayern Munich, and we don't like Bayern Munich around here, blood. If you know, you fucking know.
I don't even like the name, fam.
I don't even like the name.
As soon as I hear that name, I just think of 10, fam, and that's not good.
I'm telling you, bro. And it's not a 10 bag, blood. You get me? But you lot can stream every UEFA Champions League match live exclusively on Paramount Plus from the round of 16 starting tomorrow all the way through to the final in June. Paramount Plus is your streaming home for the Champions League. Start your free trial at paramountplus.com/live sports. That's paramountplus.com/live sports. Now, Tottenham doing Tottenham things, blood. How the fuck do you go and beat the champions, the champions 1-0, absolutely deserve to win as well.
Yeah.
Then you go up Leicester and get hold 4-1.
They get smoked.
Blood, did you see the way Tanganga was like crawling when he got spun? Premz, remember when fucking Giroud was running in and fucking Phil Jones was dropping and he done that?
Oh, yeah.
That's what Tanganga, that's what it looked like. Like he was, someone was pulling his cloth from under the ground, blood. Like
there's only one answer. Why? Bro, because Antonio Conte was back, fam. That's what I'm saying. You get me?
He should have stayed in the hospital, blood.
The pressure
it's good that he's back, blood. Let's get it right. It's good, but his class should have stayed in the hospital, blood.
Yo, bro, I'm telling you, you know what it is as well? Some players, obviously, you play football and you be in dressing rooms, you'll know, that some players, they feel the pressure when the manager's there. If you got a strong manager, sometimes your arse falls out. You get me? You got to have a certain kind of character in order to deal with it. And it looks like all of these Tottenham, man, bro, Pedro Porro and all of that, bro. I don't know what's going on over there, but it looks like arses fell out, bro, because Leicester done a number on them. Absolutely done a number on him, bro. Even had that goal offside as well.
Banger.
Could have been 5-1.
Every goal was a banger as well. It weren't like they were shit goals, like the way that Guendouzi looking like Clamp Kane, and it was a tackle / through ball.
No, bro, and this is the same guy who scored 2 own goals in one game, fam. You get me? That guy there at centre back for Leicester.
Anfield, did it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
2 own goals, bro. It's a mad thing.
Bro, it was actually crazy, blood. Like, Expressions has lost his absolute shit, bro. Like, I fear for him, bro. Like, you understand? Like, actually, I don't, bro. You get me? Long may it continue, you pussy, you understand? Long may it fucking continue, bro. Like, I'm here for it, bro. You get me? I'm here for it, bro. That guy tried to troll the shit out of me and Zar, blood, having the time of his life with his stiff Clark, blood, about, yeah, what now, blood? You understand? What now, blood? You get me? Your team can't get points. You can't swim. You're piss, blood. You get me? It's
can't
heavy.
swim that.
Man's in the gym walking past the swim.
Them
Man's in the gym
reactions,
walking past the
bro.
pool, blood. Man's walking past the pool in the gym, blood. These South Carter's jumping in. Carter's flying in. Yow! You get me, blood? What's wrong with them out there, blood? You get me? Man, these floats and everything there. Your team need floats.
Can't
You need
swim.
floats. It's peak, fam. You probably see him on a float at Carnival next year, blood. Jeez. You get me? I swear, bro. Because obviously, we was at the game, innit? Well, I was at the game. So I didn't, it's when I first, it must have been fucking, must be 35 minutes into our game, blood. A man taps me and he goes, yo, Tottenham's 3-1 down. I said, what? I said, how? I said, nah, let me go check on X, blood. I see my man having heart attacks, bro.
Bro, it was hilarious. I was with my boy in Boston watching at the fan club with the thing, and he caught me watching the stream, just absolutely dying at him losing his mind.
No, I'm not gonna lie, it's something special to watch that though. I swear down every time Tottenham concede a goal, bro. I'm telling you, that is some next level shit, bro. I'm telling you.
I'm done. Get
Bentancur's out for 6 to 7 months. So he's
6
out
to
for the
7
season.
months.
Yeah, blood. That's what they're saying. 6 to 7 months. Lloris is out. Lloris is out for 6 weeks, and someone else is out for 6 weeks as well, blood.
Pedro Porro or what? Because yo, bro,
blood, I think that man are trying to turn it. Blood, I think that man, they wish they borrowed him, blood. You get me? And they could have sent him back, fam, because he is absolute dog shit, blood. You get
these man set up a GoFundMe to sign him as well, bro.
They went hard.
Didn't they get in the bidding war? They won the bidding war with Chelsea, right?
Nah. Lisbon was saying that they wanted a certain amount and they wouldn't budge on that amount. So the deal took a bit of a while to, like, Tottenham would say they were going to pay it, and they said they weren't. So it was like, it was on, it was off, it was on, it was
Do you know
off.
what it is as well? They were waiting to see if Man City put in the buyback for a minute, and obviously that didn't happen. So they end up winning it, because obviously they want Man City to roll up in town. You know, you're going to be getting some good bucks out of him, but it's a bit of a mad thing, man. I think Tottenham, man, they're very stagnated in the way they play football. If they want to be successful, they need to get rid of Antonio Conte. I was a big advocate for Conte, but after watching how he's declined, bro, in that style of play, bro, I'm telling you, I'm glad that we didn't get him in the end. But they just look like they've got no confidence when it comes to progressing the ball and going forward and trying to attack. It's like all they want to do is hit on the counter, and that's not going to work.
Not even just attacking, like even the defensive side of it, blood. Like the goals, it was literally one ball over the top. There was no midfield. Højbjerg, Bentancur, before the injury, they were nowhere to be seen, blood. When I watched it back, I was like, blood, where's the fucking midfield?
Do you know what it is as well? These man rate that Romero. Obviously, you know we weren't playing in that, but these man rate Romero and these man too much, where they're just not it, bro. I'm telling you, if Romero was at Arsenal, bro, I'm telling you, he would be getting it left, right, and centre, bro.
He'd be getting
cussed. But these man talk about him like he's one of the best defenders in the league, and they go out there, they buy players in midfield, buy players up front and whatnot, and they just neglect the back. Like these man had what's his name, Alderweireld, fucking Vertonghen, all of these solid man when they were actually doing well. Now, like you said, bro, they got Tanganga crawling and that, bro. It's a mad thing. Like, it's brought in Pedro Porro. Even they brought in, what's his name, my man? What's his name? Reguilon or something. What's my man's name?
Yeah, Reguilon.
Yeah. And then, mad thing. You don't know where they are anymore.
Quickly, blood. That's what I'm saying. He got sent back quick, blood.
Get me their best defender in Doherty. They let go. It's a bit of a mad one.
Facts. The goon has gone to Atletico, blood. It's mad.
He had enough.
But Man City, they got a win. You get me? We wanted Emery to do the good evening thing. From 4 minutes, it was dead. It was dead, blood.
Game over.
City, Pep's playing his natural back four. That's why I'm also like, oh shit, blood. Like, yeah, the fun's over, lads. Yeah, the fun and games are over. City are back on their bullshit. Bernardo Silva starting, Gundogan starting, whole gang, blood. Foden's back in the squad. You get me? Like, playtime is over, blood. Akanji, he's going to be on that bench. As soon as he came on, they conceded. You think he's starting on Wednesday? They're having a fucking laugh, mate. What's your man of me on the Ross Clark bench, blood? Let alone fucking start, blood. You get me? Like, Mahrez, that fucking shot, blood. It's still traveling now, bro. You get me? Did you see that miss in the last minute, bro? That was ridiculous, bro. But him and Haaland was scrapping over the penalty as well.
He ended up taking it.
Yeah. I was kind of, I thought he'd miss, but I'm not going to lie. Because
he missed a fair few, innit?
Yeah,
he scored his last one.
Two.
Oh, he scored his last one that he took, but before that, he's missed two in a row.
Oh yeah, so that's what it was then. Because I was like, I don't know, blood. Like you got Haaland on the pitch, blood. Why ain't Haaland taking the penalty, bro? Like
this whole financial fair play thing, it might just have ruined us. That's, I mean,
it's kind of giving them a siege mentality. Did you hear them booing the Premier League thing?
Yeah.
The fans, everything, they are fired up. Pep is fired up. Everyone's fired up. This case just.
You see how he sent shots at Gerrard? He's like, I don't want to disrespect Gerrard, but when he slipped,
Gerrard,
it was my fault. I was like, no, he's taking the piss. He's taking the piss, blood. He's getting his jabs in before they come and bag his Clark, blood. I swear down.
Do you know what though? I think with City, when they come to play us, like you said, this FFP thing, bro, it's kind of been a bit of a fuckery because it's come at the perfect time in order to give these players a lift, because now he's got something to speak to them about, motivate them about, say, look, everyone's against us. Everyone thinks we're cheats. Everyone thinks that yous haven't earned it. Everyone thinks this and that and the other. Go and prove to man that it's yous. You know what I mean? Look, we haven't brought anyone serious really since 2018. Haaland come for cheap money when you talk about it in this day and age. Go and show everyone. He's give these guys the motivational talk. I expected him to beat Villa on yesterday or whatever it was, because I think with City as well, and Unai Emery, they're perfect for each other. Unai Emery's not that team that's going to sit back. They played in City's hands. You know what I'm saying? Unai Emery, we've had him. We know what he's about. He's either going to win 2-0 or lose 2-0. That's the kind of manager he is. And unfortunately for him, he just ended up getting spanked up. But Wednesday is going to be a big day, man. Obviously, I'm travelling down as well, so I'm going to be there at the game. And I swear down, if we end up losing, bro, it's going to be a mad thing. I'm going to be really pissed off. But I think City, man, we're playing them at the wrong time. We actually are.
We are, blood. We ain't got form, and they've got everything to. They got everything. It's kind of mad to say, like, even though the FFP is going against them, they kind of got things going for them now, because that's how you can kind of have that siege mentality and be like, yo, us against them type of thing. So I agree with you, bro. You get me? West Ham 1, Chelsea 1. All right, here we go again now. VAR strikes again, blood. You understand? Like the Kai Havertz goal, that should have stood. You get me? I don't think there was nothing wrong with that. You understand? They disallowed his goal, blood. I think it was for a foul or some shit.
I hate Chelsea, man. I
hate Chelsea. But that decision now, to not give the penalty, blood. If that happens again, it's not a penalty. If I see someone dive like that for the ball, and because they've been giving penalties, if the ball hits your knee and then hits your arm. Like, if it ricochets onto you. You get me? They're trying to say, like, the VAR man said that because he was falling down, he was trying to plant his hand to protect his fall. Bro, my man wasn't falling. It wasn't like he was...
My man was in net, bro. Literally, bro. This guy was flicking wrists and shit, man. It's a shame for Graham Potter for an extent as well, bro. This guy, could buy all these players, but man can't even buy a win, bro. It's a mad thing. I'm telling you now for a fact. Just imagine what he must be feeling, bro. He must be sitting there thinking, what? Just nothing is going for man at all. And you got to think pressure's going to be piling up on this guy. The longer these men are holding hands with Liverpool in 9th and 10th, bro, the pressure's going to be there, because you got to think about it. You spent so much money, We know what Chelsea's culture has been at the club. Chopper, man, you get me? And you got to give them credit because they want instant success. They want to be at the top and they got that drive to do so. So Graham Potter, even though he's a top manager, in my opinion, I think if he stays at Chelsea for a few years, they'll start seeing a good Chelsea. But
yeah, because you know what, I see that they're going to give him time. They said that they're going to judge him on years, not months or weeks. Something came out after the West Ham game where the board was like, no, we're not rushing anything. Like, we're not gonna. If anything, like, if you don't get into Europe or anything this year, if he does finish in 9th, they're still gonna let him go again next year. You get me? Hopefully they don't have João Felix next year, because it looks like we missed a trick.
Yeah,
it looks like we missed a big trick. When he was linked with us, Zar said to me, "Who would you go for, Mudryk or Felix?" I said Felix because I didn't really know a lot about Mudryk. I had to go and cap and kind of learn game on him. Pause. But Felix, I know all about Felix, bro. You get me? I remember him from Benfica. The guy was on absolute smoke, bro. You get me? Simeone's kind of holding him back. You get me? He needs a manager like a Graham Potter that's going to let him loose and let him have that free role and basically don't just stay there and go forward, blood. You understand?
Yeah.
Don't worry about tracking back.
What's his deal? Does he have an obligation, or
It's just a straight loan at the moment.
Mm.
It's just a straight loan.
No
There's
option, no obligation,
to
nothing.
buy.
Get me?
None of that.
And
no option
and
to
you got
buy.
to think as well. Atletico slapped him on a long-term contract just before he left as well.
Because
apparently,
apparently there's rumors that they're gonna try to sack Simeone. Apparently, I don't know, and then he's gonna go back, and then Simeone's gone because I think he beefs Simeone. That's what it is. Him and Simeone. Because I don't understand how they're letting João Felix go on loan.
It's because he wasn't getting the game time though under Simeone.
Yeah, like he don't
so
fuck
he needed
with him,
to get him to. I think it's because he's very pragmatic, ain't he, the way he plays Simeone. But for me, I don't think it was a surprise as well for Chelsea, man. They have a very bad record away at West Ham, and early kickoffs, as we know, sometimes they just don't go in your favour.
But the way they started though, Prem, blood, like Felix had a goal disallowed. Then they got the goal. Then there was like numerous chances before Emerson got the equaliser for West Ham. I thought, yo, this could be
ex-Chelsea man as well, man. These ex-Chelsea man love rocking up against Chelsea now. Get me before it's
like
Willian.
When it's like us when the old man always bang goals against us, blood. Same thing, fam. But let Chelsea continue to be in 9th and 10th, bro, because I'm enjoying every single fucking minute of it, mate. Yeah, I'm enjoying every minute of it. What I'm not enjoying is Man United's run of form. They've picked up. They're looking good, blood. You get me? I'm not going to lie.
It's pissing me off, bro. I'm not going to lie.
It's pissing me off, G.
Every United fan now coming out the woodworks and not giving, yo, bro, I can't take it no more. I'm telling you, it's pissing me off, yo. These man just need to just fall short because, yo, I swear down up until I think it was like, was it 70 minutes, 60, 70 minutes, bro? I was buzzing thinking, yes, Leeds. Come on, Leeds. We've got it. We've got it. You get me? Next thing you know, they score one and they score another. But you got to give massive credit to Marcus Rashford, man. The guy's playing out of his skin. Fucking hell. If they didn't have him in the team, where would these man be right about now? It's crazy. So big up to him, and I like all the work that he does as well for the kids and that in Manchester as well, man. You don't see that many footballers doing that as well. So got to give him some respect. But he's doing his talking on the pitch at the moment. Ten Hag looks like he's getting the best out of him, man.
So, your boy Rashford?
Yeah, nah. I mean, I get I'm alerted by the whole entire Manchester United fan base. Anytime he does anything positive in a game, let it be a through ball pass or whatever, he
scored the most goals out of any player since the World Cup in any league.
I'm down tools. Hand up. I was wrong. I mean, he's on a fantastic run of form.
Is he the form winger?
I called him. He's the form player on the planet.
On the planet.
Him. Yeah. What? Who else is Balogun out in France?
I was going to say Mo Salah.
You're taking the piss, blood.
He might be, bro. Him, the Napoli striker too is doing what the Nigerian guy Osimhen. He might be. He honestly might be the form player on the planet right now. Rashford.
It is a shout because he has scored. Lacazette's up there as well. He's second.
Yeah,
he scored the second. Yeah, like a blood clot, Zep. My brother. Get me? I forget that in blood. What's wrong with him, man? I forget that every blood clot time. Get me? Lacaz's up there, bro. Lacaz's second, bro. What's wrong with him, man? Then you understand? He's firing blood.
You gotta give Ten Hag credit. Yeah, man. They look good. They look good in the area of the pitch that we're not looking good right now in that final third. They even when it was still 0-0, they had ideas. They had ideas. They kept going, and it ended up showing.
Garnacho coming off the bench.
This is it, bro. This is it. Exactly with Ten Hag. This is how you know he's a good manager, because up until he made them substitutions, he put Weghorst in the number 10, put Bruno on the right, Garnacho on, Rashford up front. Like, you can see every time he makes some sort of tactical change, they always end up getting the result. So he can see the game from a different vision, a different standpoint, and that just shows you, man.
Dutchmen are different, bro. Total football.
He's going to do something good with United. You can see. I'm just hoping to God Newcastle beat them in the Carabao Cup. Swear down.
I can't see it now. You know, I can't lie. I kind of like Newcastle.
Falling off a bit, haven't they?
That's perfect now, blood. Bournemouth 1, Newcastle 1. Newcastle dropping points away from home. First goal they conceded for a long time, and for the goal they were fucking all over the place, blood. You get me? Almiron getting his first goal for a couple of games, that will do him some confidence, because he's been kind of missing, like since the
World Cup.
Yep. A lot of players have kind of fell off a cliff.
Yeah, the World Cup was the
Yeah. It's kind of fucked over a couple players still. You get
Too
me?
many
But
draws, aren't they? Been drawing a lot, the Newcastle.
that's the thing, blood. Draw FC, bro. You understand?
Carry on
If
like
done,
that, they're not going to make top 4. But I've had Newcastle to be in the top 4. I think defensively, good teams.
I think they will make it because
records.
Tottenham are just so inconsistent and they're more consistent than Tottenham. So I think that's what will edge them over the line ahead of Tottenham.
Just
Tottenham
to
had more
rewind,
consistently because Tottenham got a better team. Tottenham got a better manager. But Newcastle are just more consistent, blood. You get me?
They're going to be struggling without Bentancur, though. Believe me, I'm telling you.
That's going to fucking break them in half, blood. Like even Lloris being out for this period of time, that's going to hurt them as well because they got Forster going in and he held 4 in his first game, blood. So that's not going to... He's confident. He's flat on the floor, blood. He's in the mud right now, blood. Donny's
I'm
face
even
down
trying
like,
to get Ben Foster out of retirement or something, bro.
Yeah, they're trying to get me. Imagine he puts his little goal cam in the fucking... in the goal again, blood.
Cycling goalkeeper?
Yeah, blood. You're going to see him cycling to Shite Art Lane, blood. You understand? See him
Get me, and then that'll be another one and you're not seeing him wearing his
Imagine he concedes
Arsenal
5
top
goals
all
in
the
his
time.
Imagine he concedes 5 goals in his debut, yeah? Man tries to ride home, hits the Tottenham High Road, hella eggs, bow! Man get lick off his thing, blood, trying to vlog. Fucking hell, these Tottenham fans, man, they're not that fucking great. I can imagine him, blood. Fucking wild lad. You get me? But we're gonna breeze through the rest of the results, man, then real quick. Where is it? Fulham 2, Nottingham Forest 0. Fulham are on absolute smoke. And so is that pussy old Willian.
Yep.
Now, people, now you see why I fucking hate him, bro. Because he literally came to my club for a paycheck. He literally came to my club to take the piss out of our fantastic fan base, bro. This nappy head, picky little fucking piece of shit, bro. Yeah, what a fucking goal, though. Yeah, let me just salute the goal, but go fuck yourself, man. Yeah, you understand? Fulham, they're not gonna do the yo-yo thing. They will be staying up this year, but Nottingham Forest had the worst luck, bro. Their both centre backs got injured on the 5th minute at the same time with the same injury in the same space of play. Can you imagine if Gabriel and Saliba got injured at the same exact time, same injury?
I'll put that down to some duppy, me, and tell you,
Bro, you know that, innit? You see how Kelechi's back in the country, blood. I have to check in to see if Kelechi was around West London before he came to the fucking game, blood. You understand, like?
Throwing some bones.
You know we got previous with Nottingham Forest, but he said, nah, fuck that. You might think you're bad, bro. Nah, hold that. You understand? I swear
that.
that,
The FA Cup and them thing there.
You know that, blood. You know that. Palace 1, Brighton 1, another place where VAR came in and absolutely fucked it. But also, McAllister, I think he got away with one. I think it should have been a red card. Did you not see that tackle?
No, I didn't even.
They gave it as a yellow. It was like he literally hit man on his shin, bro. Like studs up. What saved him is because he was coming in from far. Right, I just hit the fucking camera. That's what happened, like, literally. Like, what saved him was he was coming in from far. So it was a bit slow in it. So the contact wasn't like as clean as it would have been. But if he was like close, he's snapping his leg, bro. So I think that, you get me, maybe because he's a World Cup winner, the referee was like, oh shit, McAllister, we can't be sending him off. Oh no, let's just give him a yellow. That's what refs do, bro. They're pussies like that. Yeah, they fucking do that, Zar, blood. Big man thing.
Like Granit Xhaka gets sent off for everything somebody else would do.
I think Casemiro's the new Xhaka, blood, because the way he gets yellow cards, blood, he's the new he's the new Xhaka, bro. You got
red cards,
he's just black. Yeah.
Strangle people.
Yeah, me. One's Albanian, one's fucking Brazilian, blood. You understand? What other results are there, blood? Southampton 1, Wolves 2. That was my man's last game as well. He was sacked last night, the Southampton manager. His press conference I'm gonna miss, bro, because like man talks about God. Like I think he should become a pastor, bro. On my life, bro. Man's out there like, yeah, I believe in God. I believe God will get us through. He's like, are you gonna win this next game? God willing. He might as well say inshallah, blood. You understand? Like real talk, bro. Donny is on some serious pastor business, but yet again, another dodgy decision from a referee. Lema getting his second yellow card. And for me, like, man literally ran up to the referee. There was Neves was there, and
he was the third guy in line.
Ruben Neves was there. João Moutinho was there, and then he's run up third.
Then he was at the back.
Yeah, and then Neves has asked the ref in the tunnel, why did you send him off? Like, I was there. João was there. Why didn't you send him off? The referee just said to Neves, I looked up and I saw a third player coming, so I said, all right, cool, you're going to get it. What kind of fuckery is this, bro? Premier League 2023, what is going on?
I told you, bro, it needs to happen, man. These officials need to get scrapped. We need to go to a different league and just pick all their officials up, give them good wages, and not like we can't afford it. Fucking hell, man. Swear down. Crazy.
Seriously, blood. It's fucking embarrassing, bro. You get me? I think that's all the results, blood. Let me get you man's predictions on the midweek games. I'm going to go Champions League first.
Ooh, there's a lot.
PSG taking on Bayern. First leg, obviously at the Stade of... what's their one called, blood?
I'm hearing the PSG fans were at the training ground giving these man stick.
Yeah, bro, they've lost... I think they lost 2 games in a row, but they're still 5 points clear. And the fans are moving brazy, bro. Like, they're moving mad. And last night, they got slapped up by Monaco as well, blood. So they're not on the best run of form right now. But I'd probably go PSG. In the first leg.
Messi's fit, right?
Yeah.
Messi and them are fit.
Him and Mbappe, all of them.
And it's at PSG. PSG. I don't know.
I'm going Bayern, mate. I'm going Bayern. I'm telling you, I think these men are going to be pressured, man. The fans are going to be putting the pressure on him, yeah, and whether they can handle it or not, he's going to have to wait and see. But I think Bayern collectively, they play like a good team. PSG a little bit all over the place at the moment. I want PSG to win, but I don't think it'll happen.
PSG at home.
Milan, Tottenham. Bentancur missing the return to his former team. I'm going Milan, bro. Like, especially with all the injuries, like no Lloris. I think Romero's out. Bentancur's out. You have to go Milan at home. Yeah, Giroud.
Even if those guys were, all those guys were fit, I'd still be going Milan.
Same here.
Then on Wednesday we got Club Brugge against Benfica. I'm gonna go Benfica. Benfica have been doing pretty well in the Champions League this year. Got some good results.
Yeah, Benfica.
And then another big game. Dortmund taking on Chelsea.
I'm going Dortmund.
I'm going Dortmund as well. I'm not gonna lie, blood. Like, I think Chelsea, you get me, like, obviously, that's peak, bro. Imagine Aubameyang's out the fucking Chelsea squad and they got Dortmund, blood. That's fucking blood. Like, I'm not even bantering no more, yeah?
That's banter, fam.
Man, give me a sec, blood. Man, give me a sec. Abba, let me tell you something now, bro, yeah? Banter aside, yeah? Take the banter aside. You do not deserve this, bro. You do not deserve this fucking shit, bro, yeah? You need to leave, bro, yeah? You need to leave, blood, yeah? Because you're not getting put in the Premier League squad. You're out the Champions League squad. LA's nice. Banter aside. LA is nice. Good weather. At least you can go shopping. Good schools for the kids. They can still speak French, German, English, Gabonese, all of them languages, blood. You understand? You want to teach them Chinese? You can teach them Chinese as well, blood. You understand? Latin. You get me? Because you know you said we got the hey papito over there as well, blood. You get me? Get you some tacos. You understand?
Nah, bro. When you see your boy, tell him I'm back. I'm blue. Stay the fuck blue, mate. Because this is what happens. You get me right? Run all of that. I'm not having it. Fam.
Hey, like he said, blood. It's not personal, blood. You get me? Abba's my guy. You don't know this, blood. Like, Abba will forever be my guy, bro. You get me? Like, I banter him and everyone knows it. Like, when I go live, Willie still comes in my lives, blood. He's like, hey, my brother. I'm like, yeah, come on, G. You know the vibe, blood. You get me? Like, but, nah, real talk, banter aside. Like,
Chelsea have disrespected him to a new level, bro. It's mad, isn't it, what they've done to him?
Because they brought him in as the savior, and then they're just taking the absolute piss out of him, bro. Like, they're playing Havertz ahead of him, bro. Like, Havertz is dog shit, bro. I don't care. I don't know how Havertz is getting a chance ahead of him, bro. You get me? But I'm going for Dortmund.
Havertz 90 million.
They got him for, I think it was like 10 mil or some stupidness like that. It was cheap.
Havertz. How much did they buy him for?
Oh, he was like 80-something million.
Mad thing.
Yeah, it was some crazy piece for them man there, blood. But I'm going Dortmund.
Yeah,
I'm going Dortmund. Dortmund wins it.
Dortmund at home?
Yeah.
Dortmund's at home.
Dortmund all day.
And then obviously midweek, Arsenal taking on City. Man, them predictions.
I'm going Arsenal, me. I have to, bro. We have to win this game, man. We have to. I don't even want to put any bad negative energy out there. I'm telling you now for a fact. I'm looking probably a 2-1. It's going to be tough.
I was going to say the same. 2-1. Can't see us keeping a clean sheet. At home especially, we don't keep clean sheets, bro. You get me? We're a lot more open at home. We're a bit more composed and tight away from home. City will score though, blood. They'll probably be that fucking alien as well. You get me? But yeah,
You
I'd
need to
probably
get Rob
go.
Holding on to deal with him, man. Rob Holding did a good job against him in the first half, bro, in that FA Cup game. I'm telling you, bro, I was watching it
Yeah, I
live
don't
from
know.
the stands. I was thinking, boy, big
I
Rob
don't know about
Holding.
that.
Is that Ellen Cannavaro? I was thinking, yo, now I know. now I know.
Rob Holding, you know.
Not for
Really
me,
joking.
mate. You know,
No,
yeah, you
obviously
know
not.
you're
But you
joking,
got to
blood.
understand, bro, fucking hell, man. If we keep this guy quiet, yeah, and we stop the delivery and the balls to him, we'll be all right, man. Trust me.
That's I think what we gotta shut down the midfield ball players. Rodri, De Bruyne, them two. If we keep them two quiet, we'll win it. I think we'll win 2-0.
2-0. Fucking hell,
That's the
blood.
confidence that I want to hear, fam.
I thought we'll win 2-0.
Don't be defeated already, Troopz. I know what you're
I'm not
feeling.
defeated. I'm not defeated. I said 2-1 Arsenal. I said 2-0. You're mad. City. Whoa,
So
bro.
I think
You're mad.
we'll win.
De Bruyne and their man there, bro. Whoa, bro. Foden's back in the squad as well, blood. Whoa, bro. They got their whole defense there as well, blood. I don't even know if we'll score 2 now, blood. I'm thinking about this shit now, and I'm like, yo,
1-0.
Laporte's back. Fucking Diaz is back. Walker's back. It's basically the back four now, blood. You get me? He's gone to a back three.
But you got to look at it one way. They haven't had much game time, though. Do you know what I mean? So they could be a little bit rusty.
But when you're that level of player, do you really need? Like, they've been fit as well. They've been on the bench, so they've been fit. It's not like when we played Tottenham and Bentancur just came into the team. Like, they've been on the bench for time. Pep ain't been playing them, but they've been fit and ready to be called upon. And yesterday, they were solid. It's when Pep made the changes that they looked suspect. Oh, shit. 1-1.
Changing it up.
1-1.
Changing it up.
1-1.
I'm gonna have to go for the win. Man.
I think this is the surprising. So how we usually roll is we'll go on a bad patch, have a surprising result, then ahead we'll get another surprise.
It's pressure for City this game as well, even though they've dealt with pressure over the years.
But if they win, they're top. So, and Pep knew, like, win your next 2 games, you're top. They've done the first part. Jesus.
Nah, you know, bro. I'm telling you, they should try to make me change my thing. I'm keeping it your foot. Nah, I don't even want to hear 1-1, bro. I'm telling you. 2-1.
I think our surprise will come later along in the line. But
Thomas Partey needs to do something in this game. I'm telling you now, we need to see how Thomas Partey masterclass. We see a Thomas Partey masterclass, yeah, and control that midfield will be all right, man. Trust me. Xhaka needs to step it the fuck up as well, man. Yo, Troopz, use your contacts, yo, get into some man's DMs, yo, and start doing some motivational speech. So something, bro. I'm telling you now, we need it, fam. I'm telling you.
I'll message Rams though, because he follows me, so I'll hit up Rams. You get me?
Yeah.
I hit up Smith Rowe. He said that he's back soon. Because he put up the picture of him and Hayes. I was like, bro, we need you back. I said, bro, we need you, man, back. Like, he's like, we're coming, bro. I was like, all right, cool.
So I'm going to have to get onto some of my Albanian brothers to get onto Xhaka, yo. I'm telling you now.
Yeah, Xhaka ain't answering my thing, blood. This motherfucker. Hey, trust me, bro. You get me? But there you go, people, blood. Episode 205. Wrapped up like a Zubi, blood. You get me? Premzy, my brother. Appreciate you coming on again. Links for his channel will be in the description below. Make sure you subscribe, blood. Zaza, you know the vibe, blood. Mr. TikTok, at the Midget Zimbo. Get following that people. That's all he cares about, blood. He don't give a shit about nothing else. Man will die for TikTok, blood. You get me? Jetski, Vinny, Matt, you know the vibe, blood. And like I say, at the end of every episode, blood, stay safe and wash them fucking hands, blood.